What's up guys, Pippy here and welcome to episode 29 of my road to Manchester City. And we start off this episode by having a look at our transfer list. We're at 130,000 coins. And as you see right there, I sold a Gamero for 25,000 coins. And you're probably wondering, where did this Gamero even come from? Well, I went ahead and invested in a few Gameros because I feel like his price will go up a little bit. And I got them for around 17,000, 18,000 coins, and I managed to sell one for 25,000 coins, so that's some nice profit on him. We obviously still have some more in our trade pile because we don't want to just invest in one. And those Gignacs right there that you're looking at, sold them for 950 coins each. And that is because over the weekend, he got himself a hat-trick, and as soon as he got the hat-trick, I went ahead and bought like 2 or 3 and sold them for 950 coins. I paid like 700 coins for them, so not obviously a lot of profit, but some nice profit nonetheless. Obviously selling some of our Irish players over here for inflated prices. Some silver players we're also trading with. Another Gamero sold for 25,000 coins, and I think we saw Maxwell over there sell for 16,000 because that's some nice profit that we got on those Maxwells because we got them for around 10,000 to 12,000. The Hamshik that we got for around 22,000 sold for 30,000. So we're making some nice profit on these informs, and our money is slowly creeping up. We obviously still need a lot more money before we can afford that inform Aguero. Our Irish players once again selling right there. Joe Allen right there. I did the same thing that I did with Gignac. As soon as he scored that winning goal penalty for Liverpool, I bought him and sold him straight away. Made a couple of hundred coins, and that is a technique I definitely recommend to you guys because football in real life really affects FIFA when it comes to trading and stuff like that. We sold another Gamero, as you saw before, some more Maxwells, and we're holding on to more Maxwells and Gameros. Still holding on to that Koscielny, the inform Shane Long, and of course, some more Irish players. So we're at 130,000 coins, slowly getting there, and once we sell everything off, we might have over 300,000 coins. I'm not even sure, really. But we're going to go ahead and play our second game in Division 5, because if you remember last episode, we started off Division 5 pretty poorly because we went in with the second team and we grabbed ourselves a loss after winning the Division 6 title. So hopefully we can grab a win over here with the first team, and these guys can prove themselves. And we come across this guy who's got a pretty strong Bundesliga side over here. Ribery in the wing, Robin on the other wing, Aubameyang, Lewandowski up top, and a pretty strong defense. Probably the best center backs you can get in that league, and of course Neuer in net. So it was going to be a tough game, but we would get the first chance of the game over here. In the 12th minute, Zabaleta sends De Bruyne through down the wing, and De Bruyne cuts inside, gives it to Iheanacho. Iheanacho does a fake shot. Naldo gives it right back to him. We play it across to Bony, and Bony finds the back of the net. A little bit unfortunate right there that Naldo just gave it back to Iheanacho right there, but stuff like that happens all the time, and there's not much you can do about it. Like, that really should not have happened. But we have the 1-0 lead, and in the 30th minute, we're trying to get that second goal over here. Silva with a great back heel right there to Fernandinho. Fernandinho gives it to De Bruyne, who once again is running down the right-hand side. Does a nice little skill move right there, crosses it in low, and Fernandinho, who started off the play in the midfield, finds the back of the net, gets us the second goal, and just like that, we have a 2-0 lead. So De Bruyne is playing pretty well down the right-hand side, but I'm still not convinced that I want to play him there because I feel like he is a natural cam and he deserves to be there. But he's got himself like 2 assists so far, so he's not doing too bad down the right-hand side right now. And over here in the 36th minute, he have a great chance to get himself a goal back right there, but Muller can't find the back of the net. A little bit of a defensive error from us, and Muller luckily missed that chance. And in the 40th minute, David Silva gets sent through on goal, and on his right foot, his weak foot, he finds the back of the net. So a great pass right there from Iheanacho, I believe that was, to David Silva, and we go into the second half with a 3-0 lead, a pretty comfortable 3-0 lead. I feel like I can grab myself some more goals. As you can see right there, we are dominating. This guy isn't creating too many chances. Defensively, he does seem a little bit weak, so we're going to try to expose that. And over here in the 48th minute, Zabaleta showing that he can make a run up forward, beats that defender right there, gives a great pass to Bony. Bony shoots it first time and finds the back of the net. So not sure why Zabaleta went all the way up there and got himself an assist, but I'm not going to complain because that was a pretty good run and pass from him, and I love Zabaleta, so it's nice to see him grab himself an assist, which you won't see too often. And in the 50th minute, I thought he was going to pause it and rage quit at 4-0. But after a while, he didn't unpause it, so I said, okay, he's going to keep playing. So we're going to keep playing, see how things go. And in the 55th minute over here, Sterling is going to play with Hummels a little bit, gets past him right there, runs, waits for him. Hummels comes in from behind, tackles him, and that is a penalty. And, you know, I really don't think that was a penalty, because if we look at it on the replay over here, he's holding on to him, and I don't see the tackle. Sterling just falls, and I think the only reason that was a penalty was because Sterling is weaker than Hummels, and he just fell in the box, and the ref thinks a penalty. So I felt pretty bad for him, but it was 4-0. Sterling steps up to the plate, makes it 5-0, and that pretty much just sealed this game off, because after that, this time would be the time, because he pauses it, and this time he rage quits, as you're going to see right there. So we grab ourselves 3 points, 5 goals. Wilfred Boney with a 9.3 rating gets himself man of the match. 2 goals right there from him. A goal from David Silva, a goal from Sterling on that penalty. Clichy gets himself an assist with Zavaleta. De Bruyne gets himself an assist also. And Iheanacho, who did become a hero over the weekend for City, also grabbed himself 2 assists. So we're going to jump straight into the second game. We come across this guy who's got a La Liga team, a lot of Spanish players in there, so it makes me question whether or not he may be Spanish himself. And we're playing with the second team, and hopefully these guys can redeem themselves from the last episode where they lost. And in the 5th minute, he would have a chance over here with Koke on the free kick. Koke, I'm not too sure if he has good free kick stats, but he does swing in a pretty nice free kick right there. Almost scores. Caballero, though, gets on the end of it, and it goes out for a corner. And from the corner, Koke once again is going to cross it in to his tall defenders. And right there, we breathe a sigh of relief, because Fernando clears it off the line right there. And in the 25th minute, we would have a chance over here, run down the wing with Ambrose. Ambrose is going to try to cut inside, has a great chance to score right there, but he shoots it right at the goalkeeper. The play's not dead, though. Zuccolini crosses it into Godsway, and Godsway passes it right back to the goalkeeper. So a great chance to grab ourselves a opening goal right there, but unfortunately, our strikers couldn't do it. And in the 29th minute over here, Godsway loses the ball, but Zuccolini steals it back, goes through on goal, and what a finish from the Argentinian, man. This guy is just a hero throughout this whole series. He scores whatever team he plays in, and I still love him. And something about Zuccolini in real life, things aren't going so well for him at City, because apparently he wanted to go back to Argentina to play for his first club, I believe, and it didn't work out. And he's ending up going to Athens in Greece, which I just found extremely weird. But it's just a shame that he never got a chance at City, because Pellegrini doesn't exactly like playing youth players that often, but whatever, that's besides the point. And right there, he grabs himself an equalizing goal, and I honestly have no words for whatever just happened right there. Caballero somehow doesn't save that, and then it goes as a Demichelis own goal. And I honestly couldn't blame Demichelis right there, because I know it wasn't his fault. He just got the ball, and he couldn't really do anything. He didn't have time to do anything. By the time I tried to clear it out, it was inside the back of the net. I'm going to blame Caballero for that one, because that was a pretty terrible save. But Negredo was the man behind that, and that wouldn't be the last we saw of Negredo, because over here, Jordi Alba grabs the ball back from a corner, swings it into Busquets to Mangala. Mangala gives it to Negredo because he still thinks he's playing at City, and Negredo finds the back of the net. So another error at the back from our defense, and I'm not too sure what the heck happened right there, because Mangala chests it to Negredo, and he finds the back of the net. And after that, I thought, you know what, we're losing. We really need a goal over here. This guy's playing pretty well, and I really want to find my way back into this game. So we sub on Iheanacho, we sub on Sterling, which is a little bit sweaty, if I do say so myself. And in the 82nd minute over here, once again, Fernando saving us from a corner as he stops it right on the line once again. And in the 86th minute, we would have a chance to equalize it over here. Zuccolini with a terrible pass to Iheanacho. His defenders crash into each other. Sterling is through on goal, and Sterling, informed Sterling, who we brought on, misses a sitter. But that wouldn't be our last chance, because in the 90th minute, Iheanacho through on goal, has a shot, and once again, it's wide. So what is going on here? In the 90th minute, he would run down the wing with Menes, who he brought on, by the way. Swings in a low cross. Fernando lets it go through his legs, and Callejon finds the back of the net. And that pretty much summed up the game right there. We missed 2 chances in the dying minutes of the game to equalize it. He goes on the counterattack, and he scores. And you know what? I'm going to take the blame for that third goal right there, because I was definitely holding on to the right bumper with Fernando right there. So that is why he did a dummy, went through his legs, Callejon found the back of the net. So I'll take blame for that third goal, but that first and second goal, I honestly don't know what to say. But that is going to conclude this episode of Road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can get to winning ways soon as a fire siren goes in the background. My name is PPD, guys, and I'm out.